Hello guys, so this is what we are going to be doing today. We are going to be doing the assignment. So the first step is, I believe all of us have this, so I'll just dive into it directly. The first step is create new repository Skyline text space. The second, create two branches, main and main upgrade. So let's dive into creating these repositories. Just come to your, if you're maybe you're on your home, if you're on your home, just come here, your repositories, and take new. Then since I've done this before and deleted it, so I just have this thing popping up for me, Skyline text space, and I'm going to add a readme, because you cannot create a branch when the readme is empty, or when the repository is empty. So you will not be able to create a branch from an empty repository. So I'm just going to fill this with the same stuff and create. So you can see I've created a branch called main. Now let me create another branch. Like you can see here, you see create two branches, main and main upgrade. So I'm just going to create another branch, new branch. How I managed to get here, let me go back. From here, you can just come here, take view all branches. You can now do a create new branch, and this create new branch will now replicate everything in the main branch. So this the readme.md we have there is going to be created here too, with the same content. So here we'll just get the main upgrade and create. So we now have two branches. If we come back to our repo, we can see it here, two branches, and we have main and main upgrade. We are here currently. So what next? Clone repo to local machine. So we're going to clone it. So for us to clone it, you will need to have your token. So if you don't have a token, follow me to create a token. But if you have a token, just wait for us to come back after creating a token. So come here. If you don't have a token, just come here. Sorry. If you don't have a token, come here. Take settings. Scroll down to developer settings. Take this. Take personal access. Take tokens classic. Make sure you take classic, and you'll be able to generate a new token. You click here and take generate new token classic. Your token is going to appear here, so make sure you copy it, because if you leave this page, you will not be able to see your token again. So copy it. Well, I've already copied my token and I have it here, so we should be on the same step now. So to clone this repository, clone the repository we have before, let's go back to where we have the repository. This is the repository. We open it. So to clone it, we are going to click here. What we are cloning is the main, that's why we have it here. Click here, make sure it's on HTTPS. We copy this, then go to where we have our token and paste the link we copied now under it. Then copy our token. Make sure you copy our token correctly and paste it just after the double slash. Control V, and put an @ at the end. So you can see our token here, and we put an @ here, then everything follows. So make sure you have this format. So this is what I added my token and this @. Then we can copy this, copy, and we're going to clone it to our local machine. So we open our terminal and we are on desktop. You can see you can navigate to your desktop. So in my desktop I have a folder which I want to clone this repository into. So the folder I will navigate into is Skyline repos. That's the folder name. So I'm going to clone it here. I'll just go git clone. Clone means you are just replicating what you have online, that our repository you have online. So look at, I pasted this stuff we copied, this stuff we copied from this thing, stuff we edited, this link, I pasted it here after doing git clone, and I'm going to take enter. So it's going to clone my repository. It has now cloned this my main repository to my local machine. So if I do ls or c, sorry, okay, ls, I'll see the repository. This is it. I'm going to enter the repository now. See this skyline text space, and ls, I'll see the md readme.md, which I created when this readme.md. So this tells us that this has been created, this has been cloned. Now what next are we doing? Next thing we are doing is this: use VS Code to open repo. Go to first branch, which is where we are, create two files, index.html and signup.html. So I'm going to use my VS Code to open that repo, this repo. I have to look for that folder where I have it. It's inside here, and this is a repo. So I'll open it. So you can see we have the readme.md. So I'll create two files now: index.md and also signup.html. sorry, not index, not index.md. let me rename it index.html, and also signup.html. So I'll just come here and also sign up. I'm creating another file, signup.html. Fine. So what is this saying? Go to first branch, create two files, index and signup.html, create data templates in this index.html. So this data template, I'm going to copy all of this into it. I think I already have this because I've done it before. So I'm going to go to my index.html, which is this, and the starter template, I think I have it already saved somewhere. Let me look for it. Oscar, I think this is it. Yes, I have it already. So I'm going to copy this. You are going to type this because I've typed it before. So I'm going to paste it here. This is the starter template, including the text they say we should add inside, which is all of this. Then after that, go to signup.html file, copy and paste HTML code for sign up form Dropbox website. The sign up form we created for Dropbox website, I have it somewhere. That's why I'm pasting it inside this. I have it somewhere here. Clones, Dropbox clone, and this is the sign up form. So I can open this on terminal, on VS Code, sorry, and I copy the code, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and paste inside the sign up. And save. Then what next do we have? Create CSS file, then copy and paste CSS code of the sign up form. So we are also going to create the CSS file and copy and paste the CSS. So this is the CSS for my Dropbox. I still have the code saved on my system, so I'm going to copy it and I'm going to go to my VS Code and create the CSS file for my signup.css, and paste that code I copied for my Dropbox CSS and save. Now I'm going to link it correctly. I know it's not going to be linked, so I'm going to relink it. If you check what I have here as the link, you see that it's not pointing to it. So what I do is I link it correctly and save, so I can verify if this is opening. Let me see how it's going to open on my browser. If everything okay, everything is fine, I'll close it and I go back to my terminal, and if I do ls on my terminal, I see that I have these files created in that same folder as it is here. So what next? Create CSS file, and secondly deploy to GitHub. So I'm going to deploy to GitHub now. How do we deploy to GitHub? We have 3 steps. You git add the files, you git commit, but that's committing is another way to say create a version. When you commit, that's a version you've created. And thirdly, you git push. So first thing we're going to do is git add. We're going to add this file, and this file. So we can actually do git add index.html, add them separately one after the other, or we can just do git add dot to add everything we have in the current directory. Then git commit -m for commit. So this add we're adding, we have staged the file, now we are committing it so that it becomes our next version. And what do we have in commit? We can say index and sign up page with CSS added to main. Okay, we've committed, that is it, committed, and we can now push to our GitHub. So if we come here to our GitHub, let's push now. We are about to push. What to do? Git push -u origin. -u is to set upstream, that's to tell it anytime I want to push, just take me directly to this same path, origin main. So I'm pushing. Forget about this upgrade here, it's not green, so it's not active. This upgrade here is just showing because of I've done it before. So I've done it before, that's why it's there. But what I need is just git push -u origin main. So I'm pushing to this main. Enter. Now I've pushed. If I refresh this, my GitHub, and if you are using a mobile version, you need to click on code to see all of this if you are using a mobile version. But if you are using your normal computer, once you refresh, you are going to see this. You don't need to click on code. So all the files have been pushed to my GitHub. Now what next? We are done with this. Secondly, we have go to second branch, create 2 files, index.html and review.html. Now we are going to second branch, which is, let's see how many branches we have here. Git branch okay. For now we have just one branch on our local repo. Now we have to create another branch that will match the branch we have online here, this branch main upgrade. So to create a branch is git branch, the branch name main grade, enter. Oh sorry, I made an error here. Branch, git branch, not branch. Okay, then if we do git branch again and enter, we now say we have 2 branches. Now let's change to main upgrade branch. Git switch to change to git main upgrade branch, and git switch main upgrade. So we have switched to it. If we want to do git branch to check if we have really switched to it, you now see that the star is on main upgrade. That means we are on main upgrade. So what are they saying we should do on main upgrade? We should create two files, index.html and review.html. Index.html should contain this. First of all, let's do that. Index.html and review.html. So we can now go to our VS Code and let's close this and also close this. Index.html. This index.html we want to create now is this is the branch. So if we close, I just close all of this. This is the branch. We can just come here and this is the index.html we want to create, since it's already the same file. Okay, let's see if we try to create index.html, see what happens. Index.html, a file of folder with the same name already exists. So if we edit this index.html now to the new what they want, this index.html in main upgrade is different from the one in upgrade in main. These two files are different because they're in 2 different branches. You can actually do something different here and do something different here. So what we're going to do is to change this to this content, which is here, this content. So I've already typed that content in, and I think I have it somewhere. Okay, I have it here. This is it. Just see, I've copied it. So I'll go to my stuff, Control A and Control V. I'm replacing it because this index.html that was created for main, everything was transferred from main to main upgrade. We'll have the same content, but since I've changed this now, it's only going to be changed in main upgrade. So I've done this and I save. Then they say we should also have create 2 files, index.html and review.html. So inside index.html we'll have this. Then go to this link, give a 5-star review, post and screenshot. Go to review.html, upload screenshot of review and then deploy. So what we are expected to do is we come here, create index.html, review.html. Then we can give it a starter template. We can now go to that link. Where is the link? This link here. I think I've gone there before, so this is it. Then review, I've made my review. I've made my review to nice. I can change it to something different, but I can still leave it like this. It's a review, and I've given it 5-star. can look for my review somewhere. Okay, this is my review. You can see it. You can do a screenshot of this, like I've done. Control, no, not control, I'm using a different operating system, so I can just use this and screenshot this. Okay, so this is the file. I can rename it to anything I like. If I want to rename it, let me just put Sky 1, or let me put Sky 5. Okay, this is it, Sky 5, and I have it here. I can go back to my terminal. So they want me to, let me do an ls here. They want me to use it inside this file, like how we normally put an image in an HTML file. So what I'll do first is I'll import the picture. I'll send the picture to this Skyline folder. It's either I copy it, go to my my folder and paste it here, or what I can do is, if you are someone who can use your command line very well, you can just use copy, and you have to copy this image where to this folder. This is the image name, the path of the image, and the name corresponds to the image name, and a dot to say you are copying it to current directory. CP means copy this image with the path this to current directory. Once you take enter and do an ls, you notice that this image has been copied now to this place. So what we can do now is, if we go to our VS Code, we'll notice that the image is also there. We can just come here. Let's add the title to review, and come here. You can now do an image tag and put the source to point to that file, this our image, and save. So if we view this file on our live server, you see this is it. This is the, what you see, the title is review, and it's hosting it on my local server, and this is the picture we just loaded now. So I can close this and go back to this. And what does it say after we've done that? Give a 5-star review, post and screenshot, go to review.html file, upload screenshot of review, which we've done that, then deploy means sending it to GitHub. So we are sending this to GitHub. Let me come to my GitHub account here, so we can actually see it side by side. What happens when we now push to a branch? So we come here, we do git add. Remember, we are adding everything. We are adding this and review with this index, because these are the things we've changed now. So we can, since there are more than one, we can just do, even if there are one, we can just do git add everything. Then for example, if we do git status, for example, this status is going to tell us these have been staged, these 3 files, because those are the newest files we've added. They have been staged. Now they are ready for commit. We can do git commit -m and -m, and so I don't know why I'm typing this -m, and we'll get a commit statement. So you can see index page added, and review page with 5-star rating added as image. Okay, and enter. So we've committed that, and we can do push, git push. Where are we pushing to? We are pushing to the other branch. Which branch is that? We are pushing to this branch, main upgrade. So git push origin. I'm pushing to where? Main upgrade. So I've done it before. I can just press my arrow key to complete it and enter. So look at what happens to my GitHub after it pushes. You see, automatically it tells me that main upgrade had recent pushes, because this is the branch, had recent pushes. Let me review, let me compare and pull. Since it's the repository is mine, it's just telling me compare and pull. But had it been the repository is not mine, I will need to create a pull request. Well, we are not going to that now, but for now it's mine, so they're just telling me to compare and pull. If I compare and pull, I'm going to have these changes I've made added to main branch. For now, look at what is in main branch. We still have this. We don't have the review, we don't have the image. Now if we go to main upgrade, we now have the image.png. You can see it here, and we have the review. Where is it? Review.html. But in main, which is the first one we did, we don't have. So that is the effect of branching. When you branch, you can now add new features, and when you add a few new features, your team lead needs to review it, and when he reviews, it now merges. He will now merge it to the main. So all these reviews now you've done review, and this, if they are good, they are accepted, they will now be merged into main. But for now, we've not merged into main, so they are still like this. We were not told to merge into main, so we'll leave it like this for now. We're not told to merge into main, so we'll leave this like this. And the next thing we'll do is we have to submit our project. So just copy this, come to your main branch, come to your main repository link, copy this link and go to your Skyline dashboard and submit. Let me go there, obedienttechspace.com, login, and go to project, and you have to select this, and you select this and paste it here. But because I've submitted before, you have to copy. Don't forget, copy your link for your repo, come here and paste here. I've submitted before, so if I submit now, they will not accept. Look at the multiple submissions of the same assignment are not permitted. I've submitted before, so we are done with the assignment. And there's one thing I want to draw to us. If we do git log minus minus or minus minus graph, we are going to see the graph. We are going to see the graph of how things are. We can see this is our main, and this is our main upgrade. You can see that our main upgrade is ahead of our main. Our main upgrade is ahead of our main because we did main before, and now we did main upgrade. So anytime we decide to merge, then our main will now be in the same level as our main upgrade. But for now, main upgrade is ahead because we've added more features to it. So I'm going to end this recording now. You can go and do the assignments now.